Right guys, just going to run through a rig I'm going to use. It's a pulley rig, £200 mono, 6-ounce lead, £30 rotten bottom to a rotten bottom clip to a Gemini big bait clip to see if I can get to this to hold the baits in place. And this is, I've done it out of one piece of line, a little bit different to Ed's. I've put a couple of little knot turns in and thread it back on itself as a stop knot. I do that for all my pulley rigs. It seems to work anyway. I've got a £295 power swivel. And down this end I've downsized my hooks a little bit on this rig. I've got a 4.0 catfish hook down to a, can't remember what that is, I think it's an 8.0, 7.0. 7.0 semicircle hook, a little bit offset. I just thought I'd try these out as I'm new up here, and I fancy like having a little spur, but I still need the power in it just in case I do hook up to that skate. Alright guys, in preparation for the trip I went down to see my mate Jammy Sea Baits in Cornwall. Picked up a load of his bluey, which just seems to be working up here at the minute, and some of his lovely Argentinian squid. We haven't had nothing on that yet, but we're still plugging away with it. Right then guys, I'm going to try a bit of mackerel this time. Mr. Riley's Fine Prime Mackerel. Just going to show you how I'm going to bait it up. Took the tail off. I cut my mackerel in behind the eyes, about halfway across the gill plates. Look at the blood that oozes out. It's lovely. Get rid of that in the tide for another little fish. And then with my semicircle hook, I go down through the tail, pop it back out at the top. It's a bit tough. And then I go down through and just above the gill plate, I pop it back out. And then just bundle the elastic on around the hook a few times so you don't move. And then up and down the fish to hold that line in place. Just mummify it so it stays on there. Keep them going for a minute. And back down. Round the hook a few times. Then a few half hitches. Then a few half hitches just to hold it in place. We just got a big log truck turn up. Yeah, so I'll just do a couple. Get that off. The hook's lovely and proud. Now with the catfish hook, pull it down, I'll just wrap it around twice, and I go on the opposite side with my fish. I have a hook either side, pull it tight, and there they are, both points of the hook really proud. Hopefully that will catch us another monster. There you go, you can see the hooks out there.
Right guys, after all that excitement over there with Chris's fish, we had Nathan's ratchet go. By the time we got here it spooled him. But boys, we just got around here now and he's having another one.
First one spoiled me. Even if I lose this, I don't care. I'm absolutely buzzing. I've got a drink.
Exactly what I was like, why?
I got this one nearly
Mate, you
up.
haven't got enough pressure on that fish.
Nearly up to the
It will
top.
not move.
YouTube, right?
Hey?
You're
Yeah.
making the videos.
Yeah. Yeah, hooked on fishing.
Yeah.
See, when you get moving like that, Nath, reel into the rod, keep that bend in the rod.
Yeah.
If you let go of that bend, yeah, if you let go of that bend, the fish will dip his nose and he'll go down again. So reel down into that bend now.
For spool full.
So when I started moving him straight away, didn't I?
Oh, my back's gone already.
Chair knife.
I'll be alright with this, mate.
I'll have to use it, man.
Well, depends how long we are.
That's what he said until about 20 minutes, half hour in, wasn't it?
Yeah. And me had that back could take it.
Going back. Couldn't ask for a better place to be looking at. You know,
Yeah.
to fight a fish.
Right, guys, by the look of it, we're going to have another lengthy battle here. So check back with us in a little while and we'll let you know if we got it up.
There's nothing else you can do, is there?
No.
It's just.
You need to keep a bit of pressure on it. Well, guys, here we are. What an awesome start. It's a bit later on in the evening now. I'd say probably about 6 or 7 o'clock. We've had one run and hook up and catch. We've had one run and spool, and now we have another hook up. Hopefully, it's going to be a catch. Nathan's there sat in the box because this fish is destroying his back. He's absolutely knackered. But again, man versus beast, prehistoric beast.
Wouldn't change it for the world.
No?
No.
Awesome bit of fishing,
Yeah,
isn't it?
mate.
What's your favourite type of fishing?
Skate fishing.
Converted. Right, guys, we're into this for about an hour now. I'm not sure who's going to get up first. I think it's going to be Nathan, to be fair.
Never!
But what an absolute buzzing trip. Start to the trip anyway. We're not sure exactly how long we're going to be here, but if we manage to hook up 2 or 3 in the next day or so, then we'll shift off and seek out a couple of new marks, see what we can do in different venues. There you are. I've just walked over. Now look at that rod. This fish will not stop, and it's just taking and taking and taking. What you need to do is keep that bend in the rod at all times. I know it's hard.
I got gained on it and then he went again.
Yeah, because you probably dropped your rod and give him that tiniest bit of slack. It's a tell for him to pull. If you keep that bent like that all the time, as soon as he starts giving, lift and then reel the rod down. Don't drop the rod. Do you know what I mean?
You need something to like wrist.
But you can take your time with it if you want, mate.
Well, I'm just going to do this.
But if he keeps taking on you, he will spool you. Yeah, see? Now pull and keep that bend in the rod. That's it, just seesaw like that there. Once he starts coming, and then once he starts gaining a good bit, lift the rod.
drink. Here we go, here we go.
That's all right, mate. It's just, see, go. That, every time you get that little tip come up, put a bit more pressure on it. It'll pull him right out of the mud. So you can see it's not moving there now, and then as soon as it starts lifting, pull on it.
Who's on? There he goes.
Yeah, well, what Chris done, you stopped him, didn't you, Chris? Basically said, that's enough, you're not taking the more line. And then he come up. Once he feels that slightest bit of slack in the line, that's when he'll want to take on you.
And he kept doing it to me. Then when I got
Yeah.
to move and he kept doing it.
See, if he's that bad, then fob off. I'll keep quiet.
There he comes. Come, buddy. Come on, then. Come to daddy. There he goes.
He's starting to beat him.
The latest video, Ed. Want to see one when it comes up?
Lifted, pull. See, he's lifted, pull. As soon as he does it, he's panicking now, mate. He's panicking. You got him on the ropes.
He's off. Can't stop it. Long way to go yet.
Right here, guys. This fish has given its first proper sign that he's had enough and he wants to come up and say hello. So Nathan is pumping away now. Maximum bend in that rod. Absolute bent to the max. And here he comes. It's going to be a little while yet before he comes up because literally that has just got him off the floor. As long as Nathan can keep a bend in that rod, a proper bend in that rod, Nath, we'll see that fish. What's your heart doing now, Nath?
I can't speak.
Keep that bend, mate. You need to reel down into the bend. Here, he don't want to go on Facebook yet. He don't want to go on till the video goes on, so he's got off it, lot. He's back into it. Back into it, man!
See ya.
Gnums.
Nathan just got this one on the surface. We've got a couple of lads here all excited. We just got him on the surface, look, and around he comes. So I'm going to jump down there now and come on, you lads, hold this with me. Just hold, stay blowing away, you know? Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa.
Mate, now you're fucking proper.
Whoa.
You like that?
Round here, mate.
Yeah.
Round here, mate.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Right, nice and gently. 1, 2, 3, up. Stop. There you go. Shake that. Right, lads. Ready? Again. 1, 2, 3, up. There.
Nice work, guys. Oh, it's a monster. How are we gonna call it?
There we are. Hang on, Dave, we're going to have to do it a bit more sensitive than that. We have to get him up on the arm.
Es que no es playa. Tori, esa es playa.
Hey? Look at that. Yeah. Dave, I go.
Whoa. Whoa. That's a monster.
That was a penalty as well.
Nice, guys. Serious. You gotta see this easy.
Right, we've got the hook out. Right, Chris, if you take a tail over to you there,
Pick that end up.
I'm going to take him here. No, I'm going to pull him up on here.
Right, go on then.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Up. Right, now put his tail over there. Now measure him, head to tail.
Put nice and straight, mate.
This is a good fish.
82, is it?
80. By the time you get that, 83.
83.
Whoa. Go on, I got him there.
Shaking.
Right out, show me.
64.
Show me.
65.
65. 80.
83 and 65.
83,
Mate, I can't stand up.
83, 65. The camera knows now anyway. He's
Oh my god.
Right.
You can feel the
What was
nose.
it?
It's on the camera, mate.
83, 65.
83, 65. Right, hold him up there, mate. You're going to have to get a couple of pictures now and then get him back.
No, you want to be here,
Literally.
mate.
Wait, no, Nate, just right there and hold his tail up there. So you can hold him up on the rock, yeah? Because you want this picture by yourself. That's a big male as well, that is, mate. Right.
Just making pictures.
We're just going to turn this camera off now, folks. Take a couple of pictures, and then we'll get him back.
Whoa. Nice
Thank
work.
you.
You're shaking.
Beauty, Dave.
Right, guys, we just took a measurement, and now, what do you reckon, Nath?
Mate, I'm absolutely over the moon. My first trip for the skate, and I've nailed this beauty male. Let's get him back in the water.
Gonna take that slug off his back, do him a favour. They are gone. Now, we've literally had this fish out of the water 2 minutes.
Right.
So, if you just hold his tail there, mate, and let him have a flap off.
Absolute beauty.
Dream
mate.
fish,
Look
eh?
at them.
Yeah. Just hold his tail up, mate, and then he should kick off there now. There he is, look. There he goes. There he goes. He's having a little flap, mate. Go on, mate. Let him go.
You got that on video, yeah?
Yeah, he's flapping away there now. Go on.
Go on, baby.
Just give him a little push.
that way.
Let me get over the other side here.
I'd have it straight out front there.
Hey? Yeah, it's right. I'm right up the top here now. I can see. Go on, let him go. Look at that lot. Flap of the wings there, lot. Little bit disorientated. All the rays do it, don't they? We get the fawnies and the blondes and the small eyes, they all do the same thing. Go on, just a little gentle push, mate, in the right direction.
We'll go down.
And away he goes there, lot. He still wants to turn in. He'll be alright. Disorientated, but he'll go.
Just wait a few minutes just to see, make sure he does go.
2 hours.
What do you reckon, Nate?
Mate, I'm absolutely buzzing! Happy birthday to me!
Well.
Nothing to do with anyone's passing, is it?
Undertow, isn't it? It must be like an eddy under there, obviously coming back in the air.
Yours gone light.
Could be near it, isn't it?
Yeah, I reeled in mine and then what it's doing is just going down the tide there, isn't it? That's right, take time, mate. No, you're right. Gonna get here anyway. Well, guys, you can see there, I grabbed in one of Chris's lines. See, not that we got too many rods here, I don't think, because we're all casting in different directions. With the tide that's here, it absolutely, every now and again, it'll pick right up and it'll bring all the baits all up along the edge, all at the same time. You get a few snags every now and again, but we're going to fish through it. We are on the evening, so I think it's about 6:30 now, of the second day. And I tell you what, even though we got this gear on now, there is not a breath of wind in the sky. And it is actually quite mild, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice, mate.
It's not cold, it's not hot. It's just an absolute, when we was looking at the forecast anyway, it didn't look too good. So we was kind of, we were coming anyway, but we were just sort of, oh, it's going to be a little bit miserable, it's going to be a bit wet and cold and horrible. I mean, last night we had a little drop of rain, didn't we?
Just a tad, mate.
But other than that, it's been absolutely fine here, isn't it? You can see plenty of snow in the mountains behind us. What a backdrop.
Can't
Hey,
beat that.
what a backdrop for a fishing session. Absolutely stunning. If you get bored of looking at your rods, just look around. The Scottish Highlands, absolutely stunning. But anyway, Nathan's finished there now. I'm going to get another bait on and get him out there.
So then, I had a little rattle, hit into it. What do we have coming up?
Little fawny.
Oh yeah, little fawny. There she be.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, guys, how's about that? Hey, definitely the smallest arrays that we've had the trip, but I'm happy I've caught it anyway. We get this hook out and get him back in the tide there. Looks like he's had a good old chomp. There we go. Look out. Look at that. And some little fish. Never get fed up with catching ray. Never. Look at that. Stunning. Right, I think it's a bit deep there now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to walk down here a bit, I think. Spurs are a little bit hardier than these 40s, so they can handle a little bit of a drop. It's not massive, 18, 19 foot, but a little 40 like that. Oh, so much, there he goes, look at that, absolutely beautiful. Depth that we just took him from, 280 foot deep out there where I've just picked him up from. So as you can imagine, you do get a little bit out of breath, but going back alive, happy days. Well guys, we're on day 2, and I did put out a nice big whole bluey out there for a skate. Unfortunately, we're getting pestered by these little ones again. Try and get this hook out a sec. There we are. The pen, look. Tiny little hole in there. Plenty of life left in him. And some little fish. I'm not going to complain. Definitely not going to complain. But I'd still rather have a nice 100 plus skate now. So I'm going to bait up again, get it inside, and see how we go. Over here, mate. Down on the ear.
Just let him hold it.
This is how we're rolling in the Highlands now, lads. We don't need no boat, do we, Gafe? It's the only trouble. If you could make that out in the distance there, that bait coming unclipped, and what it does, it's like hitting a brick wall. And as soon as it unclips, you feel it straight away in your spool, and it slows down, and that's when you got a chance of an overrun. So you just got to keep it steady with your thumb there. I never like doing it. Absolutely hate putting my thumb on a spool when I cast, and I don't do it with normal mono. But with this, you've got to sort of control it a little bit with the braid, especially when it unclips. Here we are, had the rod tapping away there a little bit, and he's lifted into it. Look at that. Up he comes. And there's a little spur that Chris had. He's a little bit camera shy now, so we'll get him unhooked and chuck him back.